of a model, that's so typical. Body of a Adonis, that's so typical. Tail like a god, ugh, that's so typical. And he's still modest, so typical. Don't wanna talk about it, so cynical. So don't cut it out like a umbilical. Don't wanna risk the ouch of the ridicule. It's so typical, visual, I feel like the one. Yeah, I wake up every morning and thank God for my lungs. Cause I'm breathing so good, I know I don't have to run. When you're looking this good, no one can tell you to jump, to swim. Yeah, I'm trying to ride the wave, I'm trying to get me paid, I'm trying to move and shake, I'm trying to walk away. I swear my wrists are great, I'm getting used to change. Face of a model, that's so typical. Body of a Adonis, that's so typical. Tail like a god, ugh, that's so typical. Legs still modest, so typical. Don't wanna talk about it, so cynical. So don't cut it out like a umbilical. Don't wanna risk the ouch of the ridicule. It's so typical. These restless eyes of mine will sit in to my heart and sugar. In a jumbled life of glitter, dream hit concrete, mind all jerk up. Tend to think in 1,000 thoughts, I'll pop through north till the voice get bored. Endless stairs in a sinking door, I search for things I don't need no more. Baby, I'm typically every day, can't call it shady. I'm airing you cause I'm an anxious state, the worries daily. But if I link my G's, it goes away down honey lane. I gallivant with darling, baby, jet, jet, jet. Face of a model, that's so typical. Body of a Adonis, that's so typical. Tail like a god, ugh, that's so typical. Legs still modest, so typical. Face of a model, that's so typical. Body of a Adonis, that's so typical. Tail like a god.
On the city's North Shore, this is Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Today, a good scrap in the AFC North. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Ball is teed up, Chris Boswell to do the honors. And we're underway from Pittsburgh. His return starts at the 5. Things going well so far. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. The drive begins with Henry. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. It lead to some shuffled around here in the playbook. I'm a more aggressive call on second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Another run for Henry. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Blitz coming, Lamar. Here to set up the screen for Henry. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Offense up to the line fast. Running back sent in motion. First down, here's Lamar. That's incomplete, trying to set up the screen there.
It's a quarterback you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find a throwing lane. And he couldn't do it on that one.
This is Henry on second. Open space inside the 40. And he has it down to the 30 before going out. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
I know we talk all the time about special teams flipping the field, and undoubtedly they will at some point today. But on the opening drive, to flip the field to get in the other team's field position, that's a great sign with that run.
First down throw for Jackson. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Darius Slay has it. So the first drive of the game ends not in points, Brock, but in an INT.
And I get it. Opening drives aren't always going to end up with points or a touchdown. Good thing, though, there's a lot of opportunities left to make up for that miscue and go get yourself back in rhythm and back on script.
And progress finally halted after he picks up a chunk.
Okay, to run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
First and 10 now from the 30.
Hey, you block over here. Jump out.
Rodgers here off the play action. Caught, nice gain left side. And he's taken to the ground after a nice push downfield.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. From the shotgun, Rodgers. It's caught. That's Calvin Austin. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's the Steelers' first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
From the 44-yard line now, first and 10. Play fake. It's Rodgers. Into the hands of Pat Fryermuth. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31.
4 yards. That's another Steelers first down.
Off the play fake, here's Rodgers. Complete to DK Metcalf. There it is, touchdown Pittsburgh! The Steelers parlay the interception into points. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown! Chris Boswell for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Steelers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Boswell on to send this away. This one not close to where it had to go. This drive is going to begin from the 40. And this drive is going to have some great starting field position as a result of that short kick. And the slated downs to approach here from the 40. Play action. Here's Jackson. Bails out of the pocket quick. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
We changed it.
On first and 10, it's Jackson. This is Cox going right back to Andrews. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end and then give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. He outruns defense to make it a much bigger game.
We changed it.
Handoff headed right to Henry. And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. That is Tyler Luke, now on for the extra point. Boy, was it close, but the point after does go through. And the Ravens tie this game 7-7. they send this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Catch is made down the right sideline.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
That'll be the end of one in this AFC North battle. Both teams neck and neck so far. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. Second quarter all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They've got a first to begin the fray. That's him on the quick hitter. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Offense in the hurry up here.
Brings up 2nd down at the 39-yard line.
From the 39. Has it downfield working the left. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Shotgun handoff to Warren. And they're going to have 1st and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to keep them from piling on those yards.
And he's going to be taken down as this defense shows some backbone. Great stand to get him at the 2.
That's what I call a go-for-broke call right there. Had that one saved up for a specific spot, and it fell just short of getting them the touchdown.
Rodgers here from the gun. And they will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers take a second quarter lead. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Steelers break that tie and now lead by 7. Now Boswell on to send this away. Has this at the 6. Shoots one defender. Great vision, gets him across midfield. Into the red zone. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set 1st and 10.
26. Box it, box it, box it, box it.
Rodgers set to pass. He puts everything behind this one. Defender arrives right as the ball hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
On second down, Warren. And he got this close to midfield before going out. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in the pocket for a later occasion.
And it's a nice gain off a really good effort there just to stay upright. It's a gain of 5. That brings up second down.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this beast down.
Hits him on the out route. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30. You're out at the 31. Working quickly here.
That's good for us Steelers. First down.
First down, Rodgers. Flushed out of the pocket. He shovels this one forward. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. It's the 2-minute warning now from Acrisure. And it's the Steelers looking at 2nd and 3. From the 23. And that one's picked off in the end zone, but no, incomplete, folks. He wasn't able to stay in bounds. 7th play of the drive, offense facing 3rd and 3. They'll throw again, Rodgers. And they will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers get some late points and the lead. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. His 3rd for the air this game. One after up and good from Boswell. And the Steelers break that tie and now lead by 7. Now Boswell on to send this away.
First Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. He's got a lane up past the 30. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10.
No, we changed it.
Lamar now from the gun. The left side caught by Andrews. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Well, things weren't about to end after the first hit or the second. This tight end had a vision for what he wanted to happen after the catch. He was going to take on all comers to try to make it a reality.
Throwing now on first down. It's Jackson. Buys time, rolling right. Complete to Henry on the check down. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. So the back does the work that time, Brock, taking it in for the touchdown.
Yeah, a running back in space can be an awfully dangerous weapon on a football field. Whether that's a designed route to him, a check down, you see what can happen, what kind of damage the elite running backs in this league can do.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Kenneth Gainwell now to return. He's got a lane up past the 30. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line.
At their own 34-yard line.
right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. To throw is Rodgers. This is Metcalf working that right side. And he gets back to the line, but no more. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. Off play action, Rodgers. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on 3rd down. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Oh, he put some heat on that one, Brock, but it falls incomplete.
Kate, I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
Take over 1st and 10.
The Ravens in very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Short pass brought in. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
1st down.
Slated downs to approach here from the 40. First and 10. Here's Jackson. Escapes the pocket. He takes it himself. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
Blitz coming here. Jackson. Forced that to his right. On the run right. Throwing deep down the side. And he's got it. It's in close. And he's going to be touched down at that spot, which means the effort makes it 1st and goal. Initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. The Steelers calling their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens get some late points and the lead. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
There's 35 seconds to go in the half as they are ready to begin their drive. Here's Rodgers on 1st and 10. Put some heat on this deep ball. Left side. Brought in inside the 20. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers earn the chance to tie before halftime. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. His 4th receiving score of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Steelers tie us up 28-all. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Kickoff taken at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. We'll see how they choose to use these final 22 seconds, Brock, of our first half. First down, here's Lamar. Getting out to his left. Nice work by the back here. Playing safety valve complete. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
From the 39 now, after that explosive start to this drive. On first down, Jackson. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
On first, it's second down. He's back to throw. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
Okay, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Looking to throw. He gets a lot behind one, deep downfield. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. First half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. On return, here's Gainwell. He's got a lane up past the 30. And an excellent effort there sets him up almost at midfield.
Hey, we're dead even here through 2 quarters, and you know exactly what that means. That means both coaching staffs emphasized coming out strong here to begin the second half. Well, that return puts you in great position to do so, and maybe even take control of this game.
Play fake, it's Rodgers. He isn't holding up, they're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Yeah, this is a time where offensively you got to regroup, you got to get in that huddle. You know, quarterback is the most important leadership position. Everyone's looking at you. And as a QB, after taking a sack like that, golly, you got to flush it, instill some confidence, and move this ball forward.
Trying again, following the sack. And again, and he goes down again. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage set him up now with third down.
One thing you learn about NFL halftimes, Kate, is they're a lot quicker than the college game. You got to make your adjustments in a hurry, and boy, has this defense. Back-to-back sacks, setting up what could be a very quick 3-and-out, and an early boost in the second half.
Here he is on 3rd and long. It's a screen play to Warren. And that will not be enough for a first down.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down, sometimes even 4th. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it.
That one hits at the 6, but can't check up. It gets into the end zone for a touchback. Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Third quarter starts with a run from Henry. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Good defensive tackles in this league, Kate. They can take up a couple blockers. Great defensive tackles, where they stuff the stat sheet just like that, knocking that run backwards before it could get started.
Has him on the quick hitter. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Turning to Henry on 3rd. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That's one of those plays, Kate, as an offense that just sticks with you a little bit. It bothers you that you just can't convert on a very manageable down and distance. And on the other side, well, sure gives you some confidence defensively to get off the field.
Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. On their own side, but only need an inch or 2 here, so they're going for it. The Steelers calling their first timeout, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Now, not a traditional spot we see teams going for it, but they only need a few inches. He's keeping it. He's going for it. They're loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stop him at the line. No gain.
One way or the other, that was going to be a decisive play to break this tie. They thought that they could pick it up, no question about it, and build some momentum down the field. But how about a shout-out to that defense, now setting their offense up in great position.
Caught by Warren out of the backfield. And they won't manage a ton. This gets to about the 26. The rangy Kyle Hamilton getting there for the stop.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's 2nd and 7. Ravens swoop it in, and they bring him down. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
3rd and long, Rodgers. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
4-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they've taken back the lead.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Return coming from the 6. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Play fake. Jackson. He rolls to his right. something. It brings up second down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
Second and 10 now. He'll set up the screen for Henry. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Jackson now, third and long. He can't connect with him. Incomplete. Just put it a little too close to the boundary there.
You know, Kate, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that third down.
He takes this in on his side of midfield. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Trying an inside give to Ward. And they'll take this ahead for 7. We've got second and 3 now. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up second and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
Off the play fake, here's Rodgers. Throwing deep for the end zone. And the big hitter will not be reeled in. That's incomplete, and that would have made for an impressive catch on our final play of the third quarter. We'll see what they come up with for third down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's the Steelers with the ball. They're leading, but not by a lot. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Back to throw it. And he's batted away up front. Throw doesn't even get beyond the line thanks to a well-timed swat there. They're going to face fourth down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. Looking to throw. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A gain of 4 brings up second down.
Jackson, quick pass wide. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a gain of 6. First down, Ravens.
First down throw for Jackson. He sends this one to the end zone. And he's going to score a touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens take a fourth quarter lead.
There's a good chance he wasn't even looking when that ball was released, but the crowd, well, the crowd let him know exactly what was going on. He could feel the swell of excitement whenever they take a deep shot. And it's only going to get louder now as they were able to connect.
That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens take a 4-point lead.
Steelers 31.
The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. On the return, here's Gainwell. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. Starting the grab here with Warren. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you could be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
And this one does not go far. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 9.
Go to 50. Hey, you block over here. Zone. Back north.
He'll throw it. And he'll go down, and we'll see right at the 39-yard line. Working quickly here.
And the Steelers first down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Warren here from the gun. Crosses midfield, still going. And he takes this into enemy territory to the 48-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's a Steelers first down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
From the shotgun, Rodgers. Hits him on the out route. And he goes down a little short of the 40. Second and 3 now.
Go to 50. Hey, you block over here.
Warren running between the tackles. And he's able to get this down to the 36. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
First down, ball at the 36.
Over.
Warren once more. And he will be stopped now, but a lot to like about that effort.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield. Back who can show off his wheels.
All right, set now, 1st and 10.
Cali, don't let Cali. 258.
They'll go again with Warren. And they'll stop him after a short gain to the 13. They made it 3 yards on the totes. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down.
They'll look to throw it. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down. Looking to throw it. And that's a touchdown. The catch is made, and they lead just before the end of this game. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. Gets it downfield. On target to Flowers. And he will score and give him the lead in the final minute.
Quarterback, receiver, yeah, they'll get the credit. Those numbers and those stats, they're theirs. But that play happens, Kate, because the big guys up front give them enough time to make it happen. From one side of the field to the other, bingo.
Now a crucial point after to stretch the lead beyond a field goal. And it's good, so they take the lead, and the extra point buys them some breathing room. A field goal does not tie it now.
Steelers, 38.
The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
35-yard line.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. Back to throw. Completed to his running back. And he's tackled for a short gain. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its second timeout. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion.
Could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Picked off by Malachi Starks. And the Ravens make the play that should win them this game. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. And a timeout's called. We'll have likely just a final play. Only 6 seconds remaining in this one. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Escapes out to the left. He can run it. And cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. So the Ravens will fly home with the win. And Brock, we all know any win